Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to a brand new year. It is January 1st, 2022. I was thinking about going live, but I know there's lots of other people on live, and I just thought I would go ahead and film something, and then when you have time to watch it, maybe you can watch it. So I'm glad you're here. If you're new here, welcome. If you have been here before, I'm just so grateful for you. So thank you for your love and support, and I appreciate more than I can express being a part of this amazing community. Okay, what I get to do today is make my new journal for January. Now, if you're new here, I do a daily journal, somewhat of a daily journal. I try to journal daily. If I don't, I go back and document something about every day. So here's a couple of my last ones. Here's October. Now I'm showing you these because I use any sort of journal, and I fluctuate. And so I make journals and I buy journals, but I'm really enjoying, well, I enjoy both. This journal I bought at the thrift store. It is an old ledger book and it is $1.99. And then I made it into my daily journal. These are from last year. This was just a Denick book from, I think, Joann's. Nice, clean, white, blank pages. Documented very little. This was a very tough month for us. And so, oh, and I got a little jacked up, but I need to go back and kind of fix that. But that is a store-bought journal. Here is another store-bought journal. This is just a traveler's notebook, fun size. Okay, what I really have enjoyed making though, and probably what most of my journals are a handmade journal, and they're usually about this size. So this is obviously November. I start with just a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, fold it up, make a pocket here, and then that's basically, I make a journal out of it. So, and I fold some scrapbook paper in it. Okay, so what I'd like to do in January though, what I'd like to do in January is a junk journal January by Meg Journals. She's sponsoring it. I have really enjoyed doing some prompts in my journaling. It gives me a little somewhere to start, something to focus on to get my day going. I don't know, something to add. I just have really enjoyed doing it. So I am going to do junk journal January. Now, interestingly enough, I did junk journal July also. Sorry, I'm just putting this stuff away because that's my new thing. This was my junk journal July, and I did this separate from my daily journal. Okay, and this was also sponsored by Meg Journals. So what I'm going to do this time, though, is not make a separate junk journal outside of my daily journal. I'm going to combine them. And so I thought, instead of making my book out of scrapbook paper, because I have lots and lots and lots of scrapbook paper, we're gonna make a recycled journal, 100% recycled journal. So I have piles of stuff here behind me. Again, if you're not new here, I often keep my things in tote bags. Now, this is my last tote bag. It does not fit. I bought some carts to put my stuff in, and this is my last tote bag. This stuff doesn't fit in one of them, so I left these in here. Now, what I've done a little bit is collect some, what I think could be covers. Now, you can make a cover out of anything, but these are just things that I already had that I wasn't willing to throw out. So this is like an old folder. It's an old record keeping book. It's plastic. This is not gonna make the cut. I can just tell you. I just want to show you some of the options. This is a book cover I thought was sweet, but I don't want that. This was a notebook from the Dollar Tree, like a folder, a plastic folder, and I cut it down. It was, notebook size. I took the rings out. I don't know. This could be I'm ironically, I'm looking at the size just to see. We're close. We're a little bit, we're 8¼ ish. 8¼ by 6½. Now, here is my Christmas journal. I mean, it's just gorgeous. This was my daily December, and I'm usually closer to 9, and then same with there. So we're just a little short. Like if we were to use this one, I really like this size. It feels good in my hand. It's a nice space I'm used to the space. We are, we're pretty close with this one. That might be a fun one to start. I'm not loving that. Part of this yumminess is that the paper kind of, molds to your hands and whatnot. So this is a maybe. Although I think I kind of felt like I was going to make this journal and give it away. I don't know. Okay, this is a maybe. We're going to leave it in the maybe pile. This is a little ledger book that I took apart the paper and dyed it and used the paper for a little book. This is a little bit smaller than what I want. This is a pretty good size. This was obviously another journal that I finished and ripped up and burned. And then we could use this cover. Although I'm not feeling the brown for January. We need to save that for fall. I'm done with the brown. I need something a little bit brighter. This was a planner cover. This one I can tell you is winning my heart right now. Now, my awareness is it doesn't have a very wide spine. And if you've seen my last couple, if you don't put the wide spine in there, it ends up crocodiling, kind of like that, which is delicious and yummy also. I just don't know. So, this is definitely a maybe. I love this. It's this beautiful faux leather-ish stuff. I mean, it's kind of soft enough. So that's a maybe. This is a composition book cover. Same thing. We could use this. I used up the insides and ripped them out. Again, it does not have an expanded spine. Now we could definitely fix that. We could definitely add a spine. We could cut it apart. And so this is a little bit wider than I normally use. So we're an inch wider at 7½, and then a little bit longer, but that's okay. So I guess this could be a maybe. I am drawn 7, yeah, and then this is longer too. We would cut this probably down. I'm not too sure. So this could be a maybe, not too sure. This is another cover of a planner, an old planner. This was 2018-19 planner that I bought. I had to have it. Had to have it. Hated it. Inkwell. Why did I have to have this? I remember something I needed, and I did not care for it. Now this has an interesting... We'd probably cut off this and this, maybe. It has a little bit of a, this is not bad. This is not bad. Let's see. Yeah, 7×9. This is not bad. Okay. This is like the cover of a coloring book. Again, yeah, not what I'm in the mood for. This is something I cut apart and made for like a thin book. This was, oh gosh, this was a great book. Oh, look at that. A Crash Course in Courtesy by Mrs. Manners. This is very old. Well, it's not that old. It has all the social stuff on the back, but this, oh gosh, the stuff in here was beautiful. This was gorgeous. Okay. This is another planner cover. You can tell from 2016. Love it. I love this one also. I like the feel of it. A lot of it's the feel. But I don't think I want these giant polka dots. So we're going to pass on that one. I don't know why this beautiful scrap is in here, but we will put it in its new home in the scrap drawer. This was a little journal, obviously. These I buy like at the thrift store, normally for like $1. They have just lined paper in them. People give away journals all the time. and I use them for work or whatever, and then I burn them. So I rip them out and burn them. So we could put something different on the cover. This is a little bit smaller than I like, but that could work. I don't know if I want black for January. I'm trying to start this is just an envelope. Obviously, these make great covers. This is a giant envelope also. Not even ours. This is so thick though. This would make a really fun journal. And then this is an old notebook that I bought. I actually bought this. Maybe we'll do something with this for February. I used to use these as a kid all the time. Okay, so this pile's definitely not making the cut. I'm going to put it back in its bag and see what we want to do. Sorry for the crinkling. If we're going to be honest, this actual bag I bought to cover a journal in. It's like that plasticky, yeah, I thought that would be a really fun journal cover. So one day we'll cut up this bag and make a journal out of that. So now where are we? I'm not loving any of these is the problem. Like one of them's not speaking to me. I feel like it's not this one. That's a lot of work to cut it down. So we'll put that away. It's not a lot of work. It's just not what I want to do. How about that? This one's okay. It kind of is January to me, like this color, like the blue is just what I'm going towards, I think. So I think that way, this is the one I really would like to use. And this one I really like, but like I love that it says out of this world, but it's a little small and I'm not in love with the plastic right now. So we're going to put it away because I want a journal that I want to reach for and love on. You know what I mean? My hesitancy with this is it does not have an expanded spine. And again, we could fix that very easily. We could definitely fix that if we wanted to expand this spine, which I think we probably do. I am going to go with this one. It looks like snow. It looks like a new year. This one can be any sort of spring or whatever we want to do. So that one's going to go away and we have a winner. We have a winner. Congratulations, little journal. You're going to be made into a new journal. It was a planner. The question is, well, let's pull our paper first and decide what we want to do. Let's do that. Let's pull our paper and see if we want to expand it. And I think I'm probably going to cut it down. It's really close to 10 and I cannot tell you how good this feels in my hands. And I think I really want it closer to 9. So we will be cutting this guy down a little bit. And then I think, you know, we're fine across this way because it's going to get shorter. Yeah, so we'll see. But okay, let's choose some paper, shall we? Now, I have lots and lots of books and stuff to choose paper from. Lots, okay? What do I know about me? I know that I have 2 more days of coffee left in my future for right now, so I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Okay. I know that I don't journal super well. I have a hard time. Like if I were to choose a page out of this book and it was this page, I know I would have a hard time journaling on this. I would have to kind of cover up some, or I would try to journal, like put my day around it, if that makes sense. So I think what I'd like to do is start my book with more basic pages, if that makes sense, that I don't care, you know, that I cover up on. I don't want, I mean, something like this would be fine because that seems monochromatic to me. And it's the really bold, bright ones that I kind of would have a problem with. So the other thing is most of my books do go this way. So I could fold them in half and make a page. You guys, I still cannot find that silly picture of Princess Di and Charles, and I'm just sad. It's here somewhere. I flagged my journal for the page it goes on, and we'll just, when it comes into my life again, we will put it in the book because Yeah. So like this, if I were going to use this page, I know some of you, like I could tape it and put it with another page so the writing goes this way. The other thing you can do, of course, is just fold it, but the writing would be the wrong way. It just depends on the side of the page and what. So let's see what we have to play with. I have enough things to make 500 journals. So let's look. I need 16 pages. For those of you that are new here, that doesn't seem like a big thing for you. For those of you that have been here a bit, you know I normally have to count my pages 25 times. So I know I need 16 of them. This is just a beautiful, you know, graph notebook. We could rip this out and use it. I don't know why not. Let's start with that, right? It's very thin. So as I do this, the problem with this is that these pages are all going to be different sizes. That's not a problem. I'm just saying it's one of the barriers to work around. So if you don't want to mend them together, if we're going to fold it this way, that's a pretty narrow page, which is fine. Which is fine. I'm just speaking out loud here. Yeah. 5.5. Okay. So we have one. Look at us. We're on a roll. Okay. So I have in my lap like a stack of paper. I have another stack behind me and I have all my books. So let's just see what we want to pull. Somehow I put them into some folders. I don't think it's any sort of organization. I think it was just to kind of put them together. So we could do a music page. This was my very first, one of my very first music pieces. That's funny. This is a beautiful, look at this cookbook I have. Now again, you either tape it and use it this way, or I glue it in this way. Yeah, here's my other one. Oh gosh, memories. Now this, maybe we'll, but see, that's a lot. Or is it? I mean, this is monochromatic. This we could work around, I guess. I don't know. We could use this, but I'm not loving it. Here's some little papers. That probably needs to go in a different pile. I'm going to put those in my blank paper file over there, like to write on. Here's some, I have lots of coloring books. Do we want a coloring book page in here? Again, I don't know, because it's not, I don't know. These are hard for me to work around also. Let's see. What is this? Oh, little pieces. Yeah, I think, again, I'm going to put these in my blank. I'm going to reorganize this a little bit. I do have a folder over here of just blank. It's actually very full. We might have to reorganize that together. Let's see. Okay, now see this. I don't know. Okay. A map. I'm not feeling very junk journaling. This is the problem. I'm wanting to pull some scrapbook paper, so I just have plain scrapbook paper. And I don't know, that just wasn't my intent, but okay, this is a fun one. We could do one of these. That's, well, maybe one without pictures on it. Does anyone not have pictures on it? No. Huh. Someone spent a lot of time putting art into this book, and I'm like, ooh, let's cover it up. Yeah, I'm not feeling very junk journaly. That's the problem. So, oh, here's a form. See, so this I should pull, or could pull and put into my Collage Weekly Planner book. What does this one look like? Well, Here's a map. One of my favorite things, you guys, I've shared this before. One of my favorite things is like when you buy a book or something at the thrift store and it has something in it. This was in a book I bought. I'm going to pull that. We have 2. Woohoo! 2 out of 16. Now this I will pull. This is one of my favorite things to put in the middle of a journal. That's just extra. We're going to pull that one. Oh my gosh. Look at the beautiful boat. Love it. Okay. Had a moment. Sorry. Had to come back. This is a beautiful map page. You could use that. It's very, very thin. These are from really old magazines that my aunt gave me when she moved out of her house. Look at this. Okay, this is fun. Let's see if we can find something in this magazine. My goodness, 1958. 1958. Is there, look at the ketchup. Oh, there's the America's Cup. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Love it. Well, is there something in here that's kind of plain? No. This is more like what I would actually make a junk journal out of to journal. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. For my daily journaling, I just kind of want, I might have to pull some scrapbook paper, you guys. That's okay. I mean, I can, oh, look at all the signal flags. That's kind of cool. Aw. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This is an old race chart from before I was a kid. This is where we used to race. This is our yacht club, and oh my gosh, that's nuts. Do I pull that? That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, this is, I love that. Okay. I know this is just amazing for you guys to watch. I can't imagine this would be bettered live. So if this is not your thing, I completely understand, and feel free to go check out another video. My other ones, someone asked me to film this, making the January one, and I said I would, and now I'm realizing it's probably not a great. I'm going to use this one. This is investment stuff. I mean, we could use something like this, like, right? Oh, Betty, you okay? $1974. Sure. Why not? I think this is like a good one. Ooh, that's so thin. 1971. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I love it though. Okay. Language of Wall Street. Sure. And again, I don't care that the writing's going to be sideways. It's going to sit in my journal like this. That's completely fine with me. Okay. And this is just all the definition. Like, oh, okay. Let's see how many we got out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is extra. We have 6 so far. Okay. Well, I'll just leave that pile there. We'll go on top of it. This, I think, let me look through here real fast. This is like homework that I pulled when my kid went off to college and we tossed all the stuff, right? So, like, some of it's Yeah. Yeah. I don't care that the writing's sideways again. All right, so we'll do that. That's just a homework page. 7. I know you can't see this, it's on my lap and I apologize. Do we want like a pink? 8. Oh, here's a fun one. That's pretty heavy though. 8. Okay, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. 9. I probably need to go through this and throw out more. This was just all homework we kept from different classes through high school. 10. All right, so that folder is done also. So we have 10. We need 6 more. Okay, here is some old ledgers. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, 11. Here is a blank ledger book. Some old ledger books. Now, if I do this, they would be this size, right? So let's see. Here's a math book I bought. To make journals or for some of the prompts. And to send in happy mail. I'm tempted. I think we'll pass on that one today. Oh yeah, we need to go to the flower book. That's what we need to do. Inviting birds into your home. Let's see. That one might do. That one might do, because by the time we cut it down, we'll see what that one looks like. Here is, let's see, another, well, let's see, I have a couple things. I have this brown paper that I think came in packaging. I folded it up, looks like I ironed it or something, and I have another ledger book. So let's put the 3 ledger books together. This is beautiful ledger paper. Look at that, it's red, white, and blue. Ah! All right, that's going to be a small page. So that's just going to be what happens this month, though, is that these pages are all not going to be the same size. So let's see, what is this? Using a compass. I lost count, so we got to go back and count. Don't kill me. All right, some more of my kids. Whoops, hold on. Why is this not making a mess? Making a mess. It's on my lap. I'm right here. Just extra graph paper. We could use that. Although at this point it seems kind of boring, doesn't it? And small. All right, I think I'm gonna go pull some from my look at that. It's interesting. I just love seeing their writing and stuff. I mean, like, look at this. I wish I had kept, well, we might have it up. I think this is fascinating. Oh, I don't want to hold him right now. This one, we'll use this one. One of the coolest homework, gosh, my kids have had some cool assignments and homework and teachers, amazing, amazing teachers. If you're a teacher, thank you. Thank you for blessing the world and educating our future. Now this is an interesting page, right? Because this is actually out of a folder and automatically provides a tuck. I mean, we'd have to cut it down, but That might be one. And what else? Oh, this is a fun one. Is this? Oh, I see. All right, so I think that's it out of this ginormous pile here. Okay, let's put it away. Let's see. I know you're not shocked, but I have more stuff. So let's count where we're at, because I think we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now I'm sad. We're at 15, you guys. We only get one more. There's a magazine. See, I wonder if, I mean, I know some of these, look at these little old Reader's Digest. Okay, I know some of this would be, when I make other junk journals, just for junk journals, I put all sorts of fun stuff in there like that. And different size papers. Okay. This is just a pile of really more junk. Now this is out of that book I was showing you earlier. Oh, look at that. So again, kind of clean writing and then like black. Now the black's kind of fun. That could be our 16th page. Let's see. We could use, this is part of, okay, so this I already started to make pages out of. And what I've done is created a seam in the middle here, just with some magazine paper, whatever, a binding, right? To make, so the lines go across this way. This is just out of an old workbook. Oh my gosh, you guys, the next time I have to go through those prompts, which I already bought a whole nother year for, look at that. That's gorgeous. Should we put that in the other box though, maybe? Will I ever find it in here? Okay. Oh, you know what else I have? I have some stuff with other languages on it. Now this is what, look at this fun iron-on tracing paper. It's like so old. I got it, and you know, if you've been watching, it's in my current journal that I'm doing my prompts in, and you also know I can't use it. I cannot pull myself to use that page. So here is like just a ledger book. I think we're going to pull this and maybe not use one of these. I'm not, although maybe the color is good. What do you think? And I obviously have books like this that we could pull pages from and seam them together. You know, this would be a fun, I would like it if I found one without a picture on it. Isn't that sad? They've done a nice job. There's one. We'd have to find another one. Yeah, let's figure out a way to do that. Is that going to come out for me? No. Okay, there's one, and let's find another one. Oh, that didn't rip very well. Okay, we have plenty now. And what I didn't do was pull from my other books. So see, we could pull paper all day. Okay. I have a fun biology book that I've put some paint on. That's fun. I don't think I need to mess with that right now. Okay, so what I did not do is pull. This was one of the first books I bought for junk journaling, Elizabethan World. And I started actually using it as a journal, and then I decided I'm just going to use the pages. I painted on a bunch of them. This was one of the first junk journals that I took out all the painted pages and made them into a journal. Let's see, like, the interesting thing about this book was it had some pages that were glossy. These are all glossy. And it had some that weren't. I mean, but look at that. Okay, so I don't think I need this book. And then I just would like to look at my cookbook. I have a music book. This book would be beautiful to put a music page in there. Aw, do you guys remember that book or song? Oh, I used to listen to that on the record player. That is pretty busy, but can make a fun page. Yeah, we could make a giant, giant journal with all of the goodness. I also bought this lunch. I've hauled all this for you guys. These are lunch placemats. Fold that up and make a page. And then look, it's to draw things, right? So like as the kids are you bring this and they can at the restaurant or whatever. Look at some little guy, some little kiddo. Oh, so dang cute. Jaguar. Do we want? G is for Grandpa. Okay, I'm gonna not do this one. Okay, let's go with what we have. Oh, but I did want, see, I have too many options. This is a fun book I got for, I don't think I need this for my daily journal. I think we'll leave this for junk journaling. And look at this amazing book. Oh, look at that. Okay, we'll leave this one. Oh my goodness. Come on, little books, you can do it. This is the amazing herb book that I had to have, and I think we probably want to put a piece or two of this in here. So, do we not? Or do we want to just use this to... Isn't it gorgeous? Now this, ironically, I would cut two and piece together, and then I'm thinking like even if it's, I would have to cut it like here, because it's too wide. So I'd actually have to cut off some of the words and then use this piece. Or, I mean, we could turn it on its side, but I don't think it's the right size if I do that. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Well, I am tempted to, we have these, oh, my grandma's house. We used to have these all the time in California. You can eat the honey out of the milk thistle, yeah. I don't know. This is interesting. I'm not loving this journal. So let's make it. Let's figure out what it needs to look like, and then let's see, because if I'm not in love with it and I'm not going to pull it, then I need to go make something that I'm going to love. Okay, so these are just going to be this size, obviously. And I probably don't need this if it doesn't have like my kids writing on it. So I'll save this one. as a filler for something else. And did I pull another one of those? I think I did. So maybe that's a maybe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to tape these together to make 8. This will be 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't believe I'm going to use this. 14, 15, 16. Well, okay, I'm struggling a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm gonna save these two. They're just copies on colored paper. So, what to do. So this is kind of what it would look like. Do you put the pockets on the outside? Do you put them on the inside? What do you do with the pockets? Where do we want this? I guess not as my outside. Is that the first page? Maybe that could be our pocket. Okay, we'll make this our first page. And we'll go like this. And they're all pretty plain, so it's, you know, it's okay. I'm going to go back and cut them. Don't panic. I'm just trying to see if my eye is going to want this as a journal. Okay, that's interesting. So this will be like this. This. Now the last two I've done a double binding, two signatures, excuse me, because I didn't want it to be too much. Okay, so right now that is our journal. So you would open it up here. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yep, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. There we go. Okay. Well, we're going to go with it, guys. We are going to go with it. We're going to do it. Okay. Let's get a couple tools out then. I have a little cutting board. I have a bigger one, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't even think I want to cut this down right now. Well, I guess I do. I guess I do. So what do we want? We want 9 on this. And it doesn't matter. I can just cut one end because I'm going to cover this up. So I'm going to cut it off the bottom. I don't think my paper cutter is going to go through this. So let's mark nine. That doesn't look straight, does it? 3/4. I mean, I get, really? Well, there's a solid chance that the book is not straight. That's definitely 9. That's also definitely 9. Okay, well, let's just do it. I don't even have to draw the line, I don't think. I was not quite prepared to do this part, so give me a sec. I got all my journals out, and now they're in the way. Where's my cutter? Huh. There it is. Okay, let's do this. And then we'll measure 9 here and 9 down here. I did do that with an erasable Fixon, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut on this side of it anyway. Okay, so there's that. We have one cover. That is super happy to be used again because it was a cover for something else and now it's happy that it has a new home. I'm gonna leave it, you guys, because I just think it's gonna gator. So okay, so now what do we want to do? I'm gonna go 6.5 on these pages by 8.5 if I have it. Okay, 6.5 by 8.5 if I have it. If they're already smaller than that, then we don't need to worry about it, obviously. Okay, let's see what we can do. And I'm going to use one of these that's big to make the seam of the one that's small. Hold on, breakfast, hold. Okay, what am I doing? 6.5 by 8.5. The coffee might not make it. Hold on. Let's reorganize since I have a little bit of space. This is about as clean as this desk gets, guys. Let's do, oh, this is sad because I really like this edge. We're not going to keep that edge. Okay, so this way is 6.5. Right? 6.5. Okay. Making me panic. 6.5 seems short. We'll do it anyway. 6.5. By 8.5. Measure 22 times, cut once. 8.5. And for all of you that just saw me flip that paper, yes, I am not cutting the end with the pocket on it. So yay me. That's 8.5. Okay, there we go. So that's our page now. That is a very, very high pocket. I'm going to cut that down just a tad, and it doesn't matter how much I cut it. Or am I? Because it's too fat. It's too long. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, then we might hand cut it. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter. This is the inside of the pocket. So I could just rip it. That might be kind of fun. Okay, and that's going to make a beautiful seam for another paper. Okay, here we go. That's better. That's better. One. We're cooking with bacon now. Okay, cooking with fire. What's the saying? I don't know. Okay. We'll make this cut first. So 6.5. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pile for now. I will release it later if I don't need it, okay? I'll put the scissors away. 6.5 by, which end do we want? Do we want this end? Sure. By 8.5. Whoa, 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 we're getting crazy. Hold on, hold the phone. 2. This one I think is close. It's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Those are both fine. Yep. So these are going to be short compared to, okay, here is, well, we'll do this one last. Do this one last. Okay, is this one gonna fit? This one's also gonna fit. Yay! Okay, so all of these are gonna fit as is. Beautiful. This one we will cut down. Both of these will cut down. So, yeah, that's okay. All right, we're gonna cut this one to 6.5 there. And then this is interesting because I'm going to cut a little bit off. Let's see where 8.5 is. I'm going to cut where I'm going to cut off this top edge and then see how much more we have. Okay, so that's 8.5 there. Okay. I'd rather have the top. Yeah. Okay. We're good there. And then this beautiful one. Because this is how I learned to keep our books. This is still how I keep our books. This is crazy. This is how my grandfather taught, you know, his children, and then how I was taught. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, what a gift. Like, wow. I don't even know. I wonder what some of these are. Bullock's. Oh my gosh, we used to go to Bullock's. $54. I don't know what custom, I don't know what that is. AA membership, $30. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, let's see. I'm sad because I'm going to lose some of this. I guess I could refold it. I'm going to lose it anyway when I journal on it. Let's just let it go, Allison. Let it go. Oh, I'm not. Oh, we are close. Okay, 6.5. We'll give it a quick little cut that way. This one can go. Oh, look at all the numbers though. Okay, now see that actually, that I will save and put in the Collage Weekly Planner, because that's a cool strip. And one of the prompts will be numbers or something. I don't know. And I guess I'll cut off this end. Like that. Okay. Okay, so there we have all the cutting that we have to do, I think. And then we have, oh, is this one going to fit? I think this one fits as is. Okay, this one we're going to make a seam for, and I don't care, and it doesn't have to be anything too thick. I mean, it could be really any of these, I guess. Like, I don't want that one on there for whatever reason. Oh, this one's already taped together. How funny. I like this one. All right, we're going to just use the measurements that it is. I don't, well, do I? Because what if that needs to go into another journal? Okay, let's use one. I guess we could use this one because, sure. Okay, I'm just going to fold it in half like this. And make okay, I'll do that. And you can decide if you want it on the outside or the inside, but I chose the inside, obviously, so I'm gonna do something like this. Oh my gosh, can you hear my stomach? My stomach's like, could you please send down the rest of the breakfast? We've been waiting. Okay. And then we will cut this off. This goes in the trash, and this gets folded into a page. It's got a little glue in there, but that's okay. We could actually fold it this way for right now if we want. I don't think we need to but we could put some, wow, we could, here's a piece of tape I saved because we have a shortage of it apparently. What do we want to do? I'm just going to do this, or do we do like a, let's see what this little affirmation is. Oh, this says I'm very, very busy. We'll do that. No one's going to see it, I don't think. There we go. So now we're super secure. Okay, I'm liking my journal. The more I touch it, the more it falls into right? The more it gets loved and like, okay, here we go. Where's, now that's interesting because some of these are bigger than, we're going to have to cut this one down. Of course we are. Now that I said I didn't have to cut anything else down. Okay. What are we at here? See how it didn't, and I got it crooked, so that's okay. This will give us a chance to straighten up. Straighten up, people, straighten up. And it's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna notice it once I put washi on it and all the good stuff. So it's gonna be fine. Don't need medication right now. We might later. It's okay. All right. Here we go. 1. Ba, 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 ba. 2. 3. I think I'm just going to make one signature. I know. Oh, okay. And I don't want this tab next to this tab. Like, it's just, I don't want 2 fancy pages next to each other because they'll be like, you know, competing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the only one that I think I care. I'm not going to be able to get it right either way. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Five, 6. This paper's fun because it's lined on one side and gridded on the other. I love that notebook. We'll put this one here. Love this one. And I might decide to cut down some of these even more. I don't know. Some of these seem a little big. So, okay, this one goes like that. And this one, we just have to decide. I think I want like this. And then we'll put a fancy fringe one. And then we'll put this. I do like this sort of thing at the top. Like, I don't like this at the bottom for whatever reason. That's, oh, but I don't want that and that. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I just want to... Let's see. I guess we'll do green. And then the black. And then the white. And then the... What's this one? Yeah. Yeah. And then this is going to go right in the middle. Right? I feel like this is the middle. Should we flip it over like this? Oh, you know what one we should put in the middle is the one we made. This one should be in the middle. That's funny. Okay. And then this. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So, see what it's already doing? That's interesting. Yeah. So I'm still going to have to cut some of these edges off, but we left enough room for sure. Well, maybe we don't. It still fits in here. And I'm okay with a little bit of the edge. And that is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. You guys, I'm super sad that I do not have my new Christmas present yet. Because it's been snowing here. And despite the mails, like through wind, through sleet, through whatever, it's not true. They're not delivering. So my Crocodile Mega Punch is not here. And I was kind of waiting for it to be here. So you guys wouldn't have to be jumbled with me punching it. I have to show you. This is the book I almost used. This is a junk journal that I made a long time ago. And it has 2 signatures in it, you can see. And look at this glorious thing. I'm going to kick my... See, there's the same envelope. Isn't it fun? Oh, So fun. So I don't know what I'm going to use this one for, but look at this. I mean, it is glorious. It has too many pages in it for it to be January is the problem. Yeah. So, because I made it, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I'll even count that. 7, 8. I don't know. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16, 17, 18. I don't know. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So isn't it glorious though? So I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I did find it when I was going through my stuff, because this is the year, you guys, I'm not buying anything. Not only am I on a no spend for January. Wow, that's cold coffee. I'm on a no spend, like I'm not buying a journal this year. That's what I'm not doing, okay? All right, so again, if you've been here before, you know what's coming. Let me make sure I have you. Oh, it's already been an hour. Should I cut this up? Should I cut this up and make it part 2? Okay, let's do that. Let's leave it here because an hour is definitely an hour. Let's do that. This is going to be part 1 of making my junk journal January journal. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you coming up next in part 2. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.